G'day, it's John here from Gingers Construction. Today I thought I would take a look at a slightly different topic. Normally, if I'm going to do a video, it's going to be on tools, but this is not really a tool, and yet it is tied very much with tools. Safety on the job site, that is something that we're all used to. It's part of how we relate day to day. There's a lot of safety rules, and yet there's some things in safety that I think we tend to really overlook. The big ones we think of is falling and holes, something caving in, slip hazards, trip hazards, whatever, right? But what about hearing and eye protection? I would personally feel that that often gets overlooked, particularly hearing protection. You see a lot of guys now running sunglasses throughout the summer, so they have eye protection that way. And if you're grinding or running the quick cut, it's pretty natural to put on a pair of safety glasses. At least it is for us, I guess. I'm speaking for myself, not for the general population. But then hearing protection for us is something that we've not been very good at in the past. And so what we did is we have earplugs in the trailer supplied for all the guys. We have eye protection in the trailer. So if guys need safety glasses, they just run in and grab one. And traditionally, the hearing protection we would have used is those orange or whatever, the foamies. And they don't work that well. They're very good at dampening the sound, but you can't hear anything, right? So for us, if you're following us on Instagram, we're cladding a building right now. We use the metal saw from Milwaukee here to cut our steel. And so around our windows, doors, whatever, and that's very loud. So I'm cutting steel. Buddy's over there, he's hollering measurements at me. I can't hear. Pull the foamy out of my ear. Now I got the measurement, roll it up, stuff it back in, and or you stick it in your tool belt somewhere in a pocket. They get all gungy and yeah, whatever, right? So that wasn't ideal. So then we moved on to the rubber ones, or the plastic, whatever they are, on a string. Hang them around your neck. You can tie them into your hard hat harness, and they work very good. You know, you can stick them in while you're cutting. You can pop one out, talk to the guy, stick it in again. You don't lose them a lot, and they also stay clean a lot longer, unless of course you get them into the black chalk from your chalk line. They'll change colors, but so be it. So we ran that for I don't know how many years now. That's been the longest that's what we've done. So we also do steel frame buildings, and so you're running your impacts, you got a lot of noise, etc. And yet you're running in a lift, you're talking with a guy, and so I found you're popping your plugs out a lot. And then someone on the other lift fires up their impact, and you got to stick your plugs in again. It wasn't ideal. And so I was wondering, what about something better? So then what I tried was the electronic earmuffs that you would see predominantly like in shooting sports. And I do some shooting. So I have electronic muffs. I really, really like them for shooting. So I decided I'm going to give it a whirl and see how it is in the job site. So I was thinking particularly for cutting steel. I thought I brought them out here. Oh. So I had these ones, Impact Sport. I really like them. They're very good. They definitely do a good job at cutting the noise. And then with the electronic part, it was very easy. Someone's up on a roof calling measurements. You can hear them very clearly. Wind noise does become a bit of a problem, but really they're not that expensive and they do a good job. But what I found is they're very hot in the summertime, and my big elephant ears, I don't know, they're not comfortable. For me, wearing these for long periods of time, they don't work the best. So I want something better yet. And then I hang them here. I want them over there. I guess, you know, I can do this. They're not handy. So not job site friendly. So I want something better. So I got snooping around. I was looking for like those hearing aid style earplugs. And what I found is these here little Decibullz, they're called. They are a formable earplug. You put them in hot water and you form them to fit your ear. They have a little insert that goes in, and it actually varies how much it dampens the noise based on how loud the sound is. Basically, it's a filter. You have different tips you can put on to fit your different ear sizes, styles, types, whatever. And so I bought a pair. They're somewhere around $100 Canadian to try them out last fall, and to me they were a success. I can wear these things all day long and they don't bother my ears. I don't get sore ears out of it. And when I'm working in the lift talking with the guy, I can easily hear. It's slightly quieter than not having earplugs in, but it's almost the same. And at first it felt like they're not really doing a lot, because when you'd have a loud sound or a in between to quiet sound, because everything got louder and quieter, just like not having earplugs in, it almost felt like they're not doing anything. And if you've cut steel with these metal cutting blades, you know that it's painful actually. You can force yourself to deal with it, and I did too much of that and was losing my hearing. So I decided to get serious about it. So with these here, I can easily converse with somebody. I can go and I can cut steel. And by the way, we absolutely love these saws. No pain, no problem, non-issue. And yet, if I'm talking with somebody, I can get my measurements, I can hear, it's not hindering my work. Then I don't need them, I can pull them out. And because I carry the little carry case that comes with them, I can just pop them inside, they stay clean, I don't lose them, and I have a place just for them. So, way handier than the electronic. I pretty much get the hearing of the electronic. I don't lose them, so I got the advantages of the plugs on strings, and I don't have to worry about those dumb foamies. Now, they do not dampen the noise quite as much as the foamies do. And also, I would feel that the muffs are quieter. In comparison to these rubber tipped ones, or these whatever they are, I would say it's very similar, with the advantage going to the Decibullz. The Decibullz would be, I would feel, slightly quieter if you're switching while cutting with, say, a steel saw. Now, of course, different frequencies, you might end up with different results. But for us, in our use, impacts on steel and cutting steel, running SDS, yeah, I can't think of anything else right off. But I actually find I put them in quite a bit now. I've gotten used to them, and I really like it. I don't find it a hindrance on the job. There's no sore ears. I don't have, if anything gets, if there's a compressor running around the corner from me now, I put them in. It's just so simple and so nice. So get hearing protection, take care of your ears, take care of your eyes. They're the only set you'll ever get, and it's sometimes going to cost a little bit of money to do it. I'd say go for it. So the Decibullz, I rate them A+. So now I'll go into the office and I'll pull the box apart and I'll show you guys what actually comes in the box when you order one and what to expect. Alrighty, so here's how the package comes when you get her in the mail. Ours came at least in plastic bags. Here's your box, the Decibullz. Included, you got 2 sets of the thermal fit earpieces. So you actually have 4, 2 lefts, 2 rights. Then you got the 2 percussive filters. You have the 3 different sizes, small, medium, and large of the foam tips. Small, medium, large of the triple flange tips. So those are the plastic / rubber. And the carry case, and of course, instructions. Pretty straightforward. I mean, the box it comes in, right? So here's what you get when you open up inside. You have the 2 molds and the 2 percussive filters. So they come pre-installed. Do not forget to take them out when you go to mold them, because I guess if you stick them in the hot water, it can wreck the filter. Pop it out here, you can see kind of how it's shaped. It is marked right, and this one is marked L for left. So pretty straightforward. Here's the carry case, and buried under here you have your instructions. The instructions are very straightforward, very simple to follow. They got a little bit showing the different dampening guaranteed with different frequencies. You got the instructions, little pictures. It's very simple to do. The one thing I would say is go slow, like heat them up, fit them to your ear, but don't overdo it. And wear them for a little bit. Say, they're not quite comfortable. I think they should, fit in a little bit further or whatever. And reheat them and mold them again. It's a lot simpler than overdoing it. Also, they do have some accessories. We have not tried any of the other accessories out. You have plugs that completely shut the sound off, like non-filter plugs. But it was the filter ones that we're after, of course, so that we can talk on the job. So there we go. For that, in the carry case, it has the other tips as well as your spare set of molds. So if you were to mess up this set, you can take these and have a second go at things. Then you got the plastic tips and then the foam tips in 3 sizes. The carry case has this cool little elastic compartment. So if you wanted, like say you wanted to carry a couple sizes or maybe some foamies and some plastic, depending on, I don't know, whatever. We're all different, right? You have that option and it'll stay in here and won't fall out. And then you can carry your regular, or the set you're using, right there. This carry case, it's not just a floppy bag or whatever. It is rigid or semi-rigid, so it holds its shape well. And when you're carrying it in your tool belt, like I often have other stuff chucked in there too, your plugs aren't going to get squished and damaged. So that's what you get when you order a set of these. That's what you should expect to see in your box. I don't remember if I ordered these from Decibullz directly or on Amazon. They're simple to find and they've worked very well for us. What I do is all of the guys who they've worked their minimum required time and are committing to staying on as an employee, I will buy them a set because it is important to me that my guys don't lose their hearing. They have access to protecting their hearing, and also I want them to be able to talk on the job, whether it's visiting with each other or also safety. Someone's backing around with a lift, or job sites are real life, and so I want guys to be able to yell at each other and promote safety so people can hear. So that's what we do in our crew, and this currently is our hearing protection of choice. Alright guys, thanks for watching. You have a great day. Keep working hard. Thousands depending on you.